Very well. Good morning, everybody. I am Judge Bonnie Rangel, Judge of the 171st Judicial District Court. It is my honor and privilege to preside over that court. It is 9:01 a.m., July the 1st, 2020. Prior to getting on, I was telling everybody I cannot believe that March 17th, March 13th, it was St. Patrick's Day, the pandemic began, and now we're on the eve of the 4th of July, and we are still in the midst of a COVID pandemic. Shocking, shocking, crazy times. Because of that, the Texas Supreme Court has allowed us judges to handle hearings via Zoom and YouTube Live. If there is anyone that objects to this process, objects to the limitations of these processes, these programs, please let me know verbally right now. Let the record reflect that there is no objection. I want everybody to know, all the participants here in this Zoom hearing this morning, that Miss Anita Garza is present. She is my court reporter, as well as Rebecca Gonzalez, my court coordinator, and Rick Salazar, my bailiff. There is to be absolutely no recording of this hearing. If there is a recording, you could be held in contempt of court. I know that's not going to happen. I want everybody to know that we are on YouTube Live to comply with the Texas Open Courts provision. Now, there's an options bar at the bottom for those participants participating here today. If anybody wants to chat or go into a breakout room, I have no problem with that. Just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to give you permission. Now, with that being said, is there anyone here that does not understand the instructions, or anyone here that objects to the process? Verbalize it right now or forever hold your peace. Very well. Let the record reflect that there is no objection. There are no objections. We're going to go ahead and proceed. The first case, Ray Velarde, nobody's on for Ray Velarde. We're going to skip that one. Mr. Darnell's case is...
That one was non-suited on 6/29.
Thank you. Ms. Aguilar, Stephanie Aguilar, did you inactivate that case?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, ex parte Luis Santos. My God, I said ex parte in Spanish. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Okay, Mr. Chris Estrada, you're there. Court calls cause number 2020 DCV 1995. Announcement of counsel, please.
Your Honor, Chris Estrada for Luis Santos. Mr. Santos is also present in the Zoom room.
Mr. Santos, where are you, sir? Speak to me and say good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, do you see and recognize your attorney, Chris Estrada, on the screen as your attorney in this case, sir?
I do, ma'am.
Good. And Mr. Estrada, do you see and recognize your client, Mr. Santos?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. Let the record reflect that both have recognized each other. This is an occupational license. Mr. Martinez or Mr. Nunez, have you gotten a copy of the order to see if you approve or don't approve?
Your Honor, I may have during with the notifications, but to be honest, I have not taken a peek at it.
Okay. Did you send it to Mr. Nunez, Mr.?
If one has not been sent, I will make sure Mr. Nunez gets one.
Was this the result of?
Your Honor, it was his first DWI, which is still a P file. And that's the reason I believe it's in this court. He has not been formally arraigned.
Hang on. This is the first DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
So he's in misdemeanor court.
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and transfer this case. You know, misdemeanor courts don't like district court judges to.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm glad we brought this up. Miss Becky, you need to transfer this to the, do you know which court it is? The misdemeanor?
It's still a P file, Your Honor, so it hasn't been given to a court yet.
Okay. Okay, we're going to transfer this to, I guess, Miss Becky. If it's a P file, it's not assigned to a misdemeanor court, do I?
Right, it's not signed to any court.
So I handle it then?
Yes, usually, yes, you do.
Okay.
But because unless you wait, I have to wait till it gets filed.
No, I don't want him to wait. He needs an occupation. I don't want him going around breaking the law. and driving without a license. Okay, a PR bond needs to get involved. Becky, Rita was going to be involved. Rita said she was going to participate and bring somebody in. Can you call her and see what's happening?
Okay, Judge.
Okay, we'll get back to you, Mr. Estrada, okay? Hang on, I need to get PR bond because it is a DWI. He's got to be scrutinized as if he was on probation, okay? Does he have insurance, proof of insurance and all of that, Mr. Estrada?
Yes, Your Honor, it was filed with a petition.
Okay, it's not expired?
No, Your Honor.
Not the kind of policies that last for 2 minutes? I need at least a 6-month policy. Yeah, people have given me a month. No. Is it a policy that's at least half a year, 6 months?
I will make sure that that is, in fact, more than a month, Your Honor.
Mr. Santos, did you buy insurance for how long?
I'm not too sure, ma'am. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it was for month by month,
I told you.
but I can get that changed ASAP.
Oh,
I
go,
didn't know.
ask you, sir.
Judge, the
Yes, ma'am.
expiration date on here, the one that was filed along with the petition, it says June 5th, 2021.
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct. It's a year policy.
Good.
Or
You're-
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay, so then we just need to see the paperwork and we need to get PR bond on board. We're gonna get PR bond on the line so we can see what's happening, okay? So don't
Thank you,
leave,
Your Honor.
Mr. Estrada or Mr. Santos, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the next
Yes,
one
Your
is,
Honor.
the next one is Matthew Rebale, 2018 DCV 4185, Aguilera versus Lizette Marquez. Announcement of council, please.
Matthew Rebel for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Okay, have you served?
No, Your Honor, we need a subservice on that one.
Okay. When are you gonna do subservice? It's 2018 case, Mr. Rebale.
Yeah,
Like
we did a
You
digital.
gonna wait 5 years to serve her, or what?
No, Judge. We did the diligent search, Facebook. We try to get her personal service. That's always the preferable way. But we were gonna need publication, unfortunately.
Okay, sir, what I just got from OCA, Office of Court Administration, you know that what OCA stands for? I know.
Yes.
People are using all these darn acronyms now and you don't know what the heck it is. So I just told you. And there are guidelines and rules for publication now during this COVID. I just got the email today. I don't know what the rules are, but I think I need to forward it to you
Okay, Judge, I'll take a look at that.
so that you will know. But the court's not very happy because it's been 2 years and not even service.
I know, Judge. It's a lot of it with the publication. It's financial. It's very expensive, and clients are reluctant to
I
foot
know,
that.
sir, but you know what? Publication, how much is publication? Like $200 or $250?
Oh no! With El Paso Times, it's like 1,200 because you have to do it for 4 consecutive weeks.
I know that, but it's not $1,200.
That's what they quoted us. Maybe there's a better option that I could look into, but
Any civil attorneys? Can any civil attorneys tell me how much it costs for publication nowadays? Rick, Ms. Carrion, what are you thinking?
You know, El Paso Inc. is slightly less, Your Honor, but it is still significant. It's still up there.
Like $1,000?
It is
Are you kidding me right now?
because of the need for the consecutive weeks for it to be in the paper consecutive weeks.
I
It
know,
gets
because there's a tiny little thing hidden in a corner of right next to the obituaries. That's outrageous.
I think this is what's keeping the publications open. They're real because it's a requirement.
Right?
They charge whatever they choose.
I am shocked. I am shocked. Holy moly. Is there any way in this particular case that you can do, excuse me, that you can do subservice, Mr. Rebel, by posting? Is
Correct.
there,
I could look into that, Judge.
because they tried personal service, right? See, this is
Yeah.
the problem now. This is the problem now. Any due diligence is probably stale. Your due diligence was probably done a year and a half, or 2 years ago.
We have hired an investigator. We have looked social media.
Okay, sir, but my question is this. When was the last date of due diligence?
Probably about 6 months ago.
Okay, that's not too bad. I thought, since this is a 2018 case, I thought it could be a year and a half ago, the very beginning of this case. Okay, if it's within 6 months, I think we're okay. You need to, I'm sorry, you need to operate quickly. I am truly sorry. If plaintiffs don't have the money, then suing is expensive. If they can't handle the litigation costs, sir, they can't sue.
And we got to the point where we're just gonna have to front the cost, and that is what it is.
Okay.
In some of these
Okay,
cases.
it's a good case and you'll get reimbursed at the time of the settlement. Okay. Okay.
But I'll look over those guidelines, Your Honor, and
Yes, I'm gonna set this up for another status in 2 weeks, Miss Becky. I'm not gonna let this fall through the cracks. Status in 2 weeks. Let's see what you've done. You better have made major movement, Mr. Rebel, please.
we will.
Okay, look into posting. That could be the cheapest. If your due diligence said they live there, but they're never there, and I don't know if they're evading service or you just haven't found them. I don't know. But anyway, look into postings. You can avoid $1,000. Thank you.
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
see you in 2 weeks. You'll get the notice. Thank you.
I have
Ms.
one more case, Judge.
Oh, you had another one?
Yes, with Mr. Vega.
Uziel Garcia. Court calls cause number 2018-4196. Uziel Garcia et al. Versus Armijo et al. Announcement of counsel, please.
Matthew Bell for the plaintiff.
And Jose Vega here for the defendants.
Okay, what's happening with this case? No jury fee has been paid. You want a bench trial? I'll give it to you in 2 weeks.
I'll pay the jury fee, Judge.
Okay. Well, pay it soon. We don't have any trial settings. What's happening with discovery, gentlemen?
We've done
We're set for-
you're set. The defendant's set for depots at the end of July,
Okay.
and we're gonna do our depots sometime in September. Then we'll set up mediation after depots are completed.
Okay, we don't have a scheduling order, Ms. Aguilar, in this case?
No, Judge, we don't.
Okay, we need to do a scheduling order, Miss Becky. We're gonna set this for trial, jury trial. Mr. Vega, you're gonna pay this fee, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna set this for jury trial. Is this a car accident case or what is this?
It is, Judge.
Okay, let's set this up for January, February next year, Miss Becky, okay?
Judge, I do see the payment for the jury request back in June 3rd, 2019.
I'm sorry.
That I do see the jury fee paid back last year, June 3rd, 2019.
Oh, you know what? I was reading my docket wrong. You're right. Yes, ma'am. I apologize, you guys. The fee has been paid. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading my docket wrong. Okay, so then all we have to do is do a scheduling order conference. I'm telling you, civil attorneys, that I'm following these deadlines and scheduling orders very strictly, because that's the only way we're ever going to move these cases, because I don't think we're going to be in a jury trial for a long time. Not even January or February either, but that's what we're going to set it for. Please follow the scheduling order deadlines. Okay? Anything else, Mr. in this case?
I have something else, Judge. With regard to mediators, what do you prefer? Do we choose one? Do you appoint one?
You choose. You choose. I find it's more successful if you guys agree and choose and like and respect the mediator. Absolutely.
Hardy and Ancliffe are usually the ones I use. I don't know, Mr. Vega. Is that fine?
I'm good with whatever.
Okay.
Tell me who right now, and Becky can do the order of mediation.
Hardy? Mr. Hardy?
That works for me, Judge.
Very good. Becky, we're going to do an order of mediation, a scheduling order, okay? Please. Okay, good, gentlemen. Let's hope this case settles. It's a car accident. The possibility is pretty good. Mr. Vega, anything else in this case, sir?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
And Mr. Vega, you're okay? Nothing else?
That's all I have, Judge. May I be excused?
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Be safe, everybody. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We're back on Luis Santos 2020-1995. Miss Rita, Miss Becky, Mr. Rick, I'm letting in iPhone. Follow iPhone, Mr. Rick, please. iPhone.
Okay.
Miss Rita, I thought you were gonna be here with a trainee.
I didn't know you needed me for the occupationals. since I don't have any paperwork.
It's a DWI and you guys are the ones that are gonna monitor them, right?
It's Santos one?
Yes.
Yes, let me see. Let me.
He's got a DWI e-file. It's not assigned to any court. It's filed an occupational. So I want you to supervise him with all my usual terms and conditions. So how do you sign him up? Will you call him later?
Yeah, we can call him later. I would just need a good phone number to reach him at.
Okay.
Do you want me to provide that to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. 915.
Hang on,
Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
Miss Rita, I think I can put you in a breakout room right now.
Sure.
You want to do that? Well, unless you're busy.
No, I can do it now.
Okay, assign, I have to practice with assign 19. No, manually. Then breakout room 1. Okay, I'm gonna put Rita, you're in. And then your name is Santos, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Do you want him on a portable monitor, Judge, or an interlock monitor?
I think I want him on this is his first DWI.
Judge,
Yes.
this is Rick. The iPhone is Denise Signs. She's set for 11, but her probation officer said it was set at 9 o'clock. Was there a change on that, or do you want Denise to come back at 11?
Becky, was there a change in Denise? I don't think so.
No, it said at 11, Judge. I just sent them the invite for 9 o'clock so she could sign in at 11.
Maybe what happened is this. Hang on, breakout rooms. Yeah. Okay, Miss Rita, are you there? Or did I put you in the breakout room?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. Do you have the option to be put in the breakout room?
It popped up and then it went away.
Okay, so you and Mr. Santos have to do that, okay? Is it there now?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and go. I think we need I think for a little bit, we're gonna start off with the actual in-home unit, not the interlock, okay, Miss Rita?
I think they left, Your Honor.
They did leave. That's great, okay. Okay, so they can get the information. Mr. Estrada, if you still, what we can do with you, Mr. Estrada, just make sure you get all that paperwork. She's got to submit like probation terms and conditions, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Make sure that that's given to me in addition to the paperwork that you're going to give to the ADA to make sure they approve of the occupational order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else we need, sir?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You may be excused. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you. Okay, the next one is El Paso Teachers Federal Credit Union. That's Ms. Beltran, Carrion Beltran, 2018-3755, and that's on the council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angelica Carrion Beltran on behalf of the El Paso Area Teachers Federal Credit Union.
There's no opposing attorney, right?
Not yet, Your Honor. And this defendant, as a status update, the defendant is in Georgia, in Hinesville, Georgia. During the COVID outbreak, the process servers were not allowed to continue to serve. And so we have made contact with them. They are ready to start again. So I'd ask for 45 days to get that finished.
Yes, ma'am. 45 days for service. No jury fee has been paid, Ms. Carrion. Do you want to
That is
try?
correct.
You want to try to work something out before you pay the jury fee? Is that what you're going to try to do?
Yes.
Okay.
And because we would just do a bench trial if we are need to go to trial. So no worries there.
Beautiful. It's going to be a bench trial, Miss Becky. Put that down. We'll know that. Now, of course, if and when she gets served, she gets a lawyer and they want a jury fee, they're going to pay for it, but we're going to proceed bench trial. Okay. So then let's set this up for another 60 days. That'll give you time to serve her and maybe talk to her and try to work something out. Yes?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Settlement conference in 60 days. Please be safe, Ms. Carrion Beltran. Anything else?
No, thank you, Your Honor. Can you, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Con Appliances, is anybody there for Brandy Marie Addison? Is anybody there for Brandy Marie Addison? We'll get back to that. Yes,
Brandy works for my office. I did not receive notification of this, but I will go ahead and step in for us on this case.
okay. Hang on a second, She works with you?
She works in our office down in Houston.
Okay, you didn't get notice, but Miss Aguilar, did she get notice? Miss Brandy Marie Addison?
Yes, she did, Judge, and she did open the e-file.
Did open it up. Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I know. See, Mr. Linser, do you understand my frustration with out-of-town attorneys and your firm in particular?
I most certainly do, Your Honor. I am doing my best to try to clear things up.
I know, and this is the problem that upsets me. This is the problem that upsets me is you know nothing about the case. What help can you give me? This is the status. I'm trying to move my docket for darn's sake. And you don't have a clue what's going on because you weren't told about this case because this case isn't important to your firm. Because the judges in El Paso County don't have the respect of your law firm. It's plain and simple, and it's proven to you time. You have seen it. You've witnessed it with your own eyes and ears. Now, okay. What I want you to do, Mr. Linser, I want you to send her a text, email, however your firm handles it. She needs to get on this Zoom right now.
Okay.
And you know, Judge, that he was talking about this is a law firm in Houston. It's at their general email is that one that states law firm Texas at RSIEH. So this is like where it goes to that general email and then they're supposed to shoot out everything. Yeah.
Mr. Linser, do you want us to send it to a different email? We were instructed by your firm to do that centralized email.
I think moving forward to prevent this from happening, if you can just email my personal email.
Your personal email?
Yeah,
I know
my office email.
How do we know that Brandy Marie Addison is your associate, your partner, your whatever? She's in your firm. How do we know that when we're just going through our docket?
There should be an email for her, but I see that everything's going to our general inbox.
Right. Is there an email personally, Ms. Aguilar, for Brandy Marie Addison?
Yes, Judge, on the petition, we do have one.
On the petition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why wasn't it sent to her too?
It's not on the parties part. We only have a general one, the one that goes to everybody. So I could go ahead and send out an email and see if we could go ahead and add that one too for her.
Wait, hang on a second. Okay, hang on. So when the clerks put in all the data, right, into all these cases, you put the attorney Brandy Marie Addison, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then where do you get her email address from?
As of right now, I believe previous petitions that were filed, they only had the general one, but this one in particular does have her email address on there, so it should have been added.
It should have been added, so it should have been both of them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. You need to add it for her, please. Okay, Mr. Linser, call her and tell her to please participate if she can. Mr. Linser, if she can't, let me know. Are you speaking to her?
I'm not. I'm going to shoot her a message right now, Your Honor.
And then
Yes, Judge, because she has two cases.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's see if we can get her on. Okay, RJ Leasing, is anybody on for Stephen Blanco? I've not let Stephen Blanco in. Is anybody?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Who are you, sir?
Robert Estrada.
There you are. Very good. At this time, court calls cause number 2018 DCV 3919, RJ Leasing DBA Idea Lease versus Transworld Freight. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Judge. Robert Estrada for the plaintiff, RJ Leasing.
Very well. And there's no defendant at this time. It's not been served. They've not been served, right?
No, Your Honor, what happened was 3 days after we filed the lawsuit, the defendant filed for bankruptcy, and it's been going on since then.
It's still in progress, the bankruptcy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Can you send me proof of that somehow?
Sure. Do you want me just to fax it to your office?
Email Becky.
Okay, we'll do.
You can have it. On these bankruptcy ones, then we are going to go ahead and set it up. When did the bankruptcy begin?
If you give me 1 second, let me look it up. The bankruptcy notice we received was on October 22nd, 2018.
It could technically be done by now.
We're not actually representing RJ Leasing in the bankruptcy, but we understand that it's still ongoing.
Okay, I want an update. I want to make sure it's still going on. Okay, we're going to set this up for 2 weeks. Status. That'll give you time to prove to me it's still going on or not. Okay, sir?
And Judge, I didn't see it on the Odyssey. Can the clerk check that? I didn't get in right now, but they need to file that notice of bankruptcy in the case so that they can flag it in Odyssey.
Yes, the case is still active. I don't see a notice of suggestion of bankruptcy filed.
Okay, you need to tell, well, can you file something? I know it's not, Bitsy, it's really not Mr. Estrada's job. The notice of bankruptcy is generally filed by the attorney representing the plaintiff or the defendant in a civil case.
Oh.
He's not going to file the opposing party's notice of bankruptcy. Right, Mr. Estrada?
That's correct, Judge.
Yeah, I've been away from the practice of law, but not that long ago. Okay, so you're not going to do their job. Okay, I want proof that they're still in bankruptcy. You don't have to file any notice. You don't have to do anything. I just want proof that bankruptcy is still pending.
Yes, Your Honor.
On the conference in 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you. May I be excused?
Absolutely, sir. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Brandon Bowles. Yes, Miss Rita?
We're all good with I got all the information I need. The only thing is the actual occupational documentation that we don't provide. So I don't know, do you guys have that, or does Mr. Darnell have that, or?
No, you guys provide it. You guys provide all the terms and conditions.
We did, but there was an issue, I think the last time we had done an occupational hearing, that you didn't like the language on the documentation.
But you changed it. I just signed it on Warden. I just signed it.
Yeah, but I think that when that happened, we had submitted it to the director and he advised us to not provide any legal documentation anymore.
Oh, okay, because you screwed it up and I fixed it and they didn't want to get involved in it. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was that the fear of that we don't have experience like writing legal documentation, so.
Okay, that's fair enough, Miss Rita. Okay, but you have interviewed already, right? Everything?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Becky.
Yes, Judge.
Once you get Mr. Estrada on the phone, whose feedback is that? Okay.
I'm still online, Your Honor.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Mr. Estrada, Ms. Becky, once you get Gordon's paperwork.
Right.
I'm muting everybody. Okay, Ms. Becky, okay, you're there, Becky. Mr. Estrada, unmute, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Rita, unmute. Those are the ones I need right now. Miss Becky, I told you yesterday I signed wardens, right? Utilize those forms, keep those forms for any attorneys in the future that are going to need these terms and conditions for PR occupational license bonds, okay?
Right.
And I want you, once you get it, Becky, you're gonna email Mr. Estrada the form, redact all the vital information of Mr. Warden, but give Mr. Estrada the form so he can use it. And you're gonna have to do it, Mr. Estrada.
Yes, Your Honor, of course.
And I had blanks from what we used to use before, Judge. So, and then once you give me warnings, I'll go through those blanks and modify it to what you're requesting, and then I'll just run copies. So whenever we have that, I can just send it to them.
Perfect, great. Okay, Mr. Estrada, anything else? We know what to
I know,
do.
Your Honor. As soon as I get those, I'll also send them to Mr. Nunez, and we'll make sure to get this all done.
Great, thank you. Great. Ms. Rita, anything else in this case? We're good?
Was it gonna be an ignition interlock or a portable?
No, it's going to be a portable unit for right now.
Does it matter what company?
Yes, it has to be Scram. I don't want these fly-by-night companies that charge $2.
Okay, yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Be excused.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, thank you.
And then I don't think I have anything else until 1 o'clock, Judge, so I'll be
Okay.
back at 1.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, you're on mute.
Okay. Life is back is good. There was some suspicious on this ring thing. That's why he looked suspicious. I didn't know the hell he was. He had a wife beater t-shirt on. It scared me. It's the pool guy. Okay, life is good. We're back to normal. Okay, Jefferson Capital Systems. Brandon Bolin. Brandon Bolin. Okay. Stephen Nicky, 2018 DCV 4023 TBF Financial versus Catherine Collier. Announcement of council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Nicky for TBF Financial.
Okay, sir, is there a defendant or an attorney represent? No.
No, actually, Judge, we settled this case back in December 2018. She signed an agreed judgment, which I had thought had been filed with the court, but when I got this notice, I pulled the file out of archives, and unfortunately, the agreed judgment I have, which is signed by the defendant, was not filed.
Okay, can you please file that, e-file that, and then we'll inactivate the case and life is good.
I don't have your signature yet, Judge.
Oh, okay. Can
So
you submit it to Miss, e-file it or submit it to Miss Becky, right? Becky, submit it to you directly. And then
Yes, Judge, at R. Gonzalez, Mr. Nicky.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. R. Gonzalez.
Yeah, GONZALEZ at epcounty.com.
I will get that to you, Becky. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Nikki,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, ma'am. I apologize for not getting that file back in 2018.
Stay safe.
Thank you. May I be excused?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Yes. Thank you. I'm admitting Brandy Addison, Mr. Linzer. Okay, so we're going to take up our cases right now. Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
Let's, Miss Addison. Miss Addison.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Addison?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you for participating. I understand you didn't get notice, but your centralized email address for your firm got notice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I thank you for participating at the last minute. Okay,
No problem.
ma'am? Okay, so let's take care of, and let's see if you know anything. Con Appliances versus Renee Perez, 2018-3771. Announcement of council, please.
Brandy Addison for Con Appliances.
Good. Okay. The defendant has not been served yet, has he?
Can I get the case number one more time? My system is freezing.
Of course. 2018-3771. I think this is ripe for a default judgment. No jury fee has been paid. The citation was issued 10/23/18. Answer was 12/03. Miss Aguilar, is there an answer filed in this case?
No, Judge, no answer.
But there's a motion for default pending.
There is the motion for default filed February 2019.
Okay, Miss Addison, I don't do default hearing. This has been since 2018. This has been years before COVID. So I'm going to proceed to a default. Submit all the documentation. You know what to do. Certificate of last known address, affidavit of non-military status. Just prepare all of that, submit it. I'll sign it. In this case, it'll go away. Miss Addison.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Very well. Miss Addison, how does it work with this centralized email? Aren't they supposed to give the particularized attorney that's involved notice?
Yes, they are. They're supposed to get added to the file and then the particular attorney is notified. I'm not sure why it didn't on this case.
Okay. Why you're not okay? They didn't send it to you though.
They did not.
Yeah, El Paso District Clerk's Office. I just verified it. Didn't send it to you. Becky has told me, my CC has told me that we send it to a centralized, and the centralized, I guess, is supposed to give the individual attorney notice, right?
Yes, it goes to our general email box and then it's supposed to get forwarded to the individual attorney.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. And I think you had one more.
Yes.
Madison, if you can bear with us. What page? Oh, there it is. Okay, here's another one. It's on page 3, everybody. 2018-4273. Con Appliances versus Janet Morphin. Announcement of counsel, Miss Addison.
Brandy Addison for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Okay, this one, no jury fees paid, no service issue. What does that mean, Becky? No service issue.
They didn't request service. There's nothing done on this case.
Okay. There's no service. Oh, no service issued.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, they haven't requested service. No citations been issued, nothing.
What's happening with this one, Miss Addison?
Your Honor, can you repeat the case number one more time? I apologize.
No worries. 2018-4273.
Thank you. This one's actually not coming up in our system. How do you spell the defendant's last name?
Morfin. 2018 DCV 4273. Ms. Aguilar, I'm getting the case right? I'm not, right?
Yes, Judge, it's correct.
2018 DC
V, as in Victor, 4273. Nothing.
It's
Your
not coming
Honor,
up in my system.
Yeah, and that, yes, Mr. Linzer.
I typed in the defendant's name into our system, and it looks like whoever keyed in the information put in the wrong case number. The case number that we have is 2018 DCB 4286.
Look for 286, Miss Addison.
Got that one.
And it's Morphin, Janet Morphin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Linzer. Thank you. So the first thing you have to do, Miss Addison, is change your numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's the status on this case, Miss Addison?
We're not wanting to proceed on this, Your Honor. Can you just DWAP this case?
Yes, ma'am. I will do that for, I'll just put for, want a prosecution or for?
That's fine. Yes, thank you.
You know why, Judge, on that 4286? I looked it up on our system. It's the same defendant, but they non-suited that one back on 12/31 of 2018.
Got it. Okay, we'll DWAP this one. That's what it is. Okay, very well. I think we're finished with Miss Addison, right? Becky, yes, we're done with Miss
Yes,
Addison.
Judge, I show she's done.
You need to just check with your firm's centralized email person and tell them they need to do a little bit better job to inform you.
Yes, Your
Okay?
Honor.
And we're gonna have hopefully your individual email address so we can send you notice directly as well.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. You may be excused. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Yes, okay. Portfolio recovery. Is that you, Mr. Linzer, right?
That is me, Your Honor.
I was gonna take care of you next. 2018 4039 portfolio recovery versus Jesus Urias. Announcement of council, please.
Chase Linser for the Plaintiff Portfolio Recovery Associates.
Very well. Now, what's happening on this one? There's no defendant, right?
Correct. There's no opposing counsel on this case, Your Honor.
I mean, that's what I meant to say. Thank you for understanding what I meant and not what because there is a defendant, there's no defense attorney. Thank you, sir. Okay. What's happening? This no jury fee has been paid.
It looks like there was a motion for default filed, but not sent to your court reporter on October 22nd of last year. And we've we've been sending letters to the defendant's address. Our last letter that we sent to him to reach out to him to try to settle this before now was on June 6th, 2020. So earlier this month, we haven't received a phone call or email or a letter responding back from him.
Can we proceed? Can we proceed to a default then?
Yeah, we're ready to proceed to default, and I can get the documents.
You heard what I told Miss Brandy. Absolutely. Get all those done and I'll sign them. Okay?
All right.
Submit them. Miss Becky, let's set this up for 30 days. Status 30 days. Let's see. That'll give you a little deadline to follow. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Get up Miss Addison's on a 30-day deadline too, Becky. I don't know if I said that on that case too. Just to give
Right,
you a little.
okay, and then I forgot to tell Miss Addison, but they need to send me the motions and everything to my email,
Okay.
okay?
Please send it to Becky's email, please.
Will do, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Linzer, thank you so much for all your help this morning. You really were very helpful and delightful. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Your Honor, and you have a great rest of your week, a great 4th, and look forward to seeing you again.
Be safe this 4th, sir. Thank you.
You too.
Okay, Daniel Johnson. Is anybody out there for Daniel Johnson?
Judge, for that one, there was a non-suit filed on the 29th, June 29th.
Did you guys inactivate it, please?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Here's another Con Appliances with Scott Stottlemyre. I bet you that was Linzer's. Becky, Can you get Linser? Call Linser and get him back on,
Okay.
please. Okay. I think we're done. Let me go back. I think Mr. Nunez and Mr. Martinez, there's no, the occupational was the only one. It's not till 11 o'clock with my Phoenix project, so you guys can go.
You
Okay.
still have page 3, Judge. You have Daniel Johnson on 1, Scott Meyer on the 2nd. If you're gonna do dismissals, the one on Brandon Bolin.
Becky. What page?
You have, okay, number 2, Brandon Bolin did not appear. You're gonna put a status, you're gonna put a dismissal on record?
But I'm looking, there's no criminal cases.
Oh, criminal? No. I thought you were done with the civil.
Mr. Nunez, Mr. Martinez, goodbye, have a good life.
Judge, and you're not gonna need us for the Phoenix project?
No, unless you want to participate. You know, your participation is voluntary, sir. So you don't know.
No, but I enjoyed that lady's presentation last time. It was good.
I'm waiting to hear the very end of it to hear the prayer. That's what I want to hear, the affirmation. So I'll let you know.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You all may be excused. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. We're Jefferson Capital Systems. Nobody's out there for that one, right? At this time, court calls cause number 2018 DCV 4011 Jefferson Capital versus Jesus Torres. Let the record reflect that there is no one present regarding this hearing. Brandon Bolin is the attorney of record. I'm going to say it again, Brandon Bolin. On Zoom, do you have to do 3 times for the record? I wonder when I say, Mr. Salazar, go out there and call him out 3 times. I guess we have to do it 3 times, Mr. Rick. Brandon Bolin. Okay, let the record reflect that Mr. Brandon Bolin is not participating. Therefore, we're going to dismiss for want of prosecution and failure to appear. Okay, so we finished with page 2. The only one we have is Con Appliances. Mr. Sam Castañeda, you can leave. Mr. Sam. We don't
Yes, Judge. I'll be back at 11.
At 11, yes.
Okay.
11, absolutely.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Art Lopez, the same. Goodbye, have a good life. We see you at 11. We're only waiting for appliances for Mr. Linser. Becky, did you get a hold of Mr. Linser to come back? I'm not gonna let you go, Miss Anita, because we need to put this on the record as a possible DWAP.
I'm trying to get him on. Hold on, Judge.
Let's see. It was good. It was a sweet, short docket. It was nice. I thought it was gonna be much longer. And then this scary dude comes up to my doorbell. I looked at him. I said, "Oh my God, he has a wife beater T-shirt. This is scary. Who is he?" He's a new pool guy that they've sent.
Oh, okay. A pool guy.
Yeah. The moral of this story is, don't wear wife beater T-shirts. It's scary. That's the moral of this story. I think we need to get off. I'm going to get off YouTube. I'm talking about this stuff. Yes. Everybody be safe. Stop recording. We'll be